इस 1 घंटे 1 सेकंड के लिए भी टीवी से नजर मत हटाइए।
3 चैनल्स का नाम लिया है, उन 3 में से जो सबसे बड़ा चैनल है
का नाम पुलिस ने लिया है रिपब्लिक टीवी।
रिपब्लिक टीवी टीआरपी चोर है, ये आरोप है।
Broadcast Audience Research Council or BARC has altered its weekly TRP ratings for 12 weeks for news channels after the Mumbai police has filed an FIR on the ongoing TRP case. While the Mumbai police continues its probe, BARC is trying to find ways to increase its statistical robustness and impede any attempt to rig the TRPs again. A CBI investigation has started too, originating from an FIR by an advertiser from the state of Uttar Pradesh. Now the CBI will probe into this case against unknown persons. But wait, what is TRP and why is fudging the TRP even a scam? Why does it even matter in the first place? And if it does, what are its implications? This video shall answer all of these questions while looking into the latest TRP scam. Hello everyone, this is Harshit Verma and you are watching The Upfront. Before learning about what the TRP scam is, let's first understand why are advertisers important for a news channel. A TV channel earns money from advertisers, from sponsored programs, and revenue from DTH operators. The major part of the money which is poured in is through advertisements which are broadcasted on the channel. The advertisements can be video ads which are shown between ad breaks, or Aston band ads like these, or L band ads like these. The price the advertiser has to pay varies with the channel's popularity, that is, its reach. If more people watch a certain channel, the advertiser has to pay more because his brand reaches a large amount of audience. We'll talk about how is reach measured later in this video. Now, sponsored programs are similar to advertisements. The difference is just that here, the brand is advertised inside the TV show. For example, you might have seen an automobile company sponsoring a TV show, and every car in that TV show is of that automobile manufacturer. Lastly, some part of the earnings also come from DTH operators like Tata Sky and Dish TV. These DTH operators pay the TV channels based on their subscriptions. So now, how much does a news channel cost to a consumer? NDTV is priced at 1.18 rupees, while Aaj Tak is priced at 0.89 rupees. Many other channels are also priced below 1 rupees, and some are even free to air like Republic Bharat and Republic TV, which are priced at 0 rupees. That's lesser than the amount which we pay for newspapers. A TV channel requires more money than a newspaper to run, adding the technology and broadcasting expenses and government charges which go up to crores per year. With news channels priced so low, they rely heavily on advertisements to make their ends meet. Mr. P. Sainath, who is one of the respected journalists in India and one of the very few journalists from India who received the Raman Magsaysay Award in journalism. He focuses on rural affairs and is the founder editor of the People Archives of Rural India. He often says that high cost of running a news channel is one of the reasons why TV news channels don't send their reporters on ground, because that would cost much more than simply having a debate in the newsroom and just shouting at each other. This is also another reason why so many online media houses are asking for paid subscriptions so that they can remain bias free of the interest of their advertisers and can have the reporters on ground. Now let's take a look at what a TRP scam is. TRP or television rating points are simply a statistical number to show the popularity of a news channel. These TRP ratings are calculated by a body called BARC or the Broadcast Audience Research Council. Advertisers choose a suitable channel to advertise with by looking at these TRP ratings only. The TRP is calculated based on a sample of 44,000 households. Just 44,000 households all over India. It's a small sample, and a small sample does not show the real picture. TV viewership grew in India in 2019 with 762 million viewers recorded per week. Imagine the sheer amount of statistical variability that comes with these numbers. A sample of just 44,000 households over a population of 762 million people decreases the reliability of these statistics as the results are tremendously generalized. As per BARC, These households are tracked by devices called barometers, and no one outside BARC or Hansa research team do not know about it. Hansa Research is a team which works with BARC to calculate the TRPs. The research system of BARC is not prone to corruption. It has been seen since many years that people are paid to watch certain channels for hours and hours to fudge the TRP ratings. This is how the TRPs are fudged, and this is the great TRP scam. Once again, this news of fudging the TRPs has surfaced, and many people linked with Hansa Research have been arrested by the Mumbai police. Now, why is it even a scam? Why does it matter if some channel paid some households to watch its channel for hours and hours? Well, if we go by numbers, this is a multi-crore scam. Remember when Badshah was arrested because he bought fake views for his 2019 single Pagal on YouTube? Views are a key metric for YouTube's algorithm, especially search ranking and recommendations, which then have an impact on the ad revenue. But wait, the story doesn't end here on YouTube. The artist who is supposedly popular by buying fake views on YouTube earns more money outside YouTube by doing brand endorsements, advertisements, and as live show fees. Event managers are hence fooled by these numbers. In a similar fashion, advertisers are fooled by these rigged TRP ratings, and they end up paying more to a channel than they actually deserve. The advertisements which run on TV cost lakhs and lakhs of rupees. A marketing company called Media Ants provides an interface for advertisers to directly look up for the cost of advertising on a certain channel. As per Media Ants code given to me, it would cost me around 8.7 lakhs for a 15-second video ad which runs 10 times a day for a week on that channel. An L-band ad, which I explained in the previous section, would cost me around 31 lakhs if I want to show it during the daytime, and the same would cost me a whooping 81 lakh rupees if I want to show it during the night time. Count the number of ads which you see running on a news channel. Well, ads are everywhere. Even when the show is running, the ads are shown as Ashton band or L band ads, which I explained in the previous section, or as video ads which are shown in the ad breaks. So now, after I have explained these numbers, it is quite safe to say that this TRP scam is a multi-crore scam. And now let's dive into the latest TRP scam. The Mumbai police has accused Republic TV along with two channels, Fakat Marathi and Box Cinema, of manipulating the TRPs, and the police is actively probing in this case. Initially, Mumbai police wrote the name of India Today instead of Republic in the FIR filed by a Hansa Research employee on October 6th for manipulating the TRPs, but in the press conference, they accused Republic TV instead. After a lot of confusion, the Joint Commissioner of Police, Milind Bharambe, cleared that India Today was named in the FIR, but neither the accused nor the witnesses support that claim. While it has to be noted that TV Today Network was named in another case which is currently pending in the Bombay High Court. On April 27, 2020, a show cause notice was issued to TV Today Network, which comprises of Aaj Tak and India Today, and they were asked to pay a fine of 5 lakh rupees by the BARC Disciplinary Council for a sudden increase in viewership from Mumbai and Bangalore. The media company hasn't paid the fine till now and has argued in the court that BARC has failed to show evidence that would support its allegations against TV Today Network. The court has adjourned this case on November 5 now. Now let's get back to the latest TRP scam again. Republic has moved the High Court of Maharashtra alleging that a false FIR has been registered against them, while on the other hand, witnesses too have been saying that Republic had made payments to them to watch their channels for hours and hours. While the investigation is on its way, Mr. Arnab Goswami is running a media trial against the Mumbai police now. Republic TV has been in a catfight with the Maharashtra government since the Justice for Sushant Singh Rajput case, which soon turned into Justice for Kangana case. The agitation of Republic against the Mumbai police seems to be a case of rivalry as Republic continues to trend #Arrest Paramveer Singh. Republic also aired an exclusive news report which says that a rebellion is brewing against the Mumbai top cop Paramveer Singh within the Mumbai police.
Meanwhile, the Maharashtra government has withdrew the general consent given to CBI to probe cases in the state. This was done a day after CBI took over a case registered by the UP police against unknown persons over alleged fudging of the TRPs.
Soon after Bajaj, Parle said that they would not advertise with toxic news channels. Parle's senior category head said that they are exploring possibilities wherein advertisers can come together and influence these news channels to stop doing toxic journalism. Other advertisers soon might follow the path of these big business giants. Recently, Bollywood filed a case against channels like Times Now and Republic on the disrepute which was caused to the Mumbai-based film industry. Its possible impact could be that advertisers linked with Bollywood might refrain from advertising on such news channels. Such pressure can definitely create a positive impact on news channels to do good journalism, as advertisements are a large part of the money that news channel earns from.
As I explained in one of the previous sections, that BARC uses a small sample size, and why is it problematic? BARC should increase the sample size so that an accurate reading of the viewership can be calculated. Telecom Regulation Authority of India has also recommended BARC to increase its sample size from the existing 44,000 households to 60,000 households by the end of 2020 and to 1 lakh by the end of 2022. Next, BARC should ensure security within its organization regarding sensitive information such as the details about the households which have bar-o-meters installed. Currently, BARC is already searching for ways to impede any further attacks on the TRPs while they have halted the TRP ratings for the news genre. Besides these suggestions, the audience should also act a little sensible and shall not fall into traps like trending hashtags and running media trials against anyone, in this case either the Mumbai police or the Republic channel. What do you guys think about the Indian news channels right now? Tell us in the comment section below. If you found this video informative, please like it and share it with your friends and family. If you like the work that we do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you.